For me, it's movie theater all day long. Like when we go on tour, my days off, I'm 8 times out of 10 in a movie theater. I just love going to the movies.
What? What? You ask the hard questions, don't you? Come on, man.
Hey, what's up? This is Chris from Underoath, and these are my 25 questions. I'd have to say recording, because when I'm recording, I get to see my kids in the middle of that, and not so much with the touring. So, yeah. I'd have to say headphones. If you can get, a good pair of headphones, that'll make me want to go back and, listen to anything again because, yeah, good pair of headphones. You can't beat it. I always feel bad, but I say melody because there's so many times when there is even like a favorite song of mine that I don't know the lyrics, and lyrics aren't something that I tend to gravitate toward. I could sing a song to myself like 100 times and never really think about what the lyrics are saying, but then once I do, it's like an added thing. I don't know if I should be admitting that, but yeah, that's the way it is. For me, it's movie theater all day long. I love nothing more than going to a movie theater and get the popcorn, and you get the M&Ms, the peanut M&Ms, not regular M&Ms. You put it in the popcorn and you just escape for an hour and a half or 3 hours. It is like when we go on tour, my days off, I'm 8 times out of 10 in a movie theater. I just love going to the movies. I would have to say club show. I think festivals, there's a certain energy that you get with both, but if I had to only have one, it would be club show forever. It's not the cool answer, but digital, just because I can have it anywhere I want, anytime I want. And I don't know, sounds really good to me. But who the heck am I? I do countryside all day. I've always lived in a small town. Small town life just works for me. I think especially, going on tour and, just having it be so loud and so much going on all the time. I love to be able to come home and just chill. So, yeah. Tattoo or piercing? Tattoo. All day long. I'm not much of a piercing guy. I don't know. Probably weekends, because then you get a little bit of a break, and then get back to work. I do surprisingly little of both of those things. I don't read enough books, and I don't really play a whole lot of video games at all outside of the VR space. So I'll say playing video games. I do more of that. However, I should read more books. MOSHPIT or crowdsurfing? I think I'd be a lot more apt to not get hurt doing crowdsurfing, although I've never actually done it. I've been in a lot of mosh pits, 0 crowdsurfing. So at this point, I would say crowdsurfing. I think I'm always going to go sing along. I love being able to go see a band and just sing along because I can't sing. So that's always fun for me to be able to be drowned out by just a ton of other people who are actually singing on key. It makes me feel good about myself, and it's fun. Screaming or clean singing. Again, if I could only have one forever, I would do clean singing because I would say that makes up a lot more of my all-time favorite music than screaming, so I'll say singing. Instagram or Facebook, I will go Instagram all day long. I love going on there and just messaging with people and seeing cool art, and Facebook tends to be a whole lot of political stuff and people angry about things, which I don't really want to partake in. Reliving life or living forever? I do not want to live forever. That's never one of my choices for anything, because I think part of what makes life so special is the fact that you know it's going to end. So I'll go reliving my life. That would be dope. That would be dope. Yeah, I'm biased, so I'll say the 90s. I think there was a lot of cool, a lot cooler art going on in the 90s than there was in the 80s. So yeah. Attending a party or hosting a party. Hosting a party. I love having people over. I love, any excuse to have a house full of people. I really like, birthday parties, movie nights, whatever. I'm a fan of that. Hotel for sure. I love a nice clean hotel bed and being able to turn the AC down to like 65 and just like cover up and watch TV. It's the best. Oh boy. I would say morning. I feel like a lot more good stuff happens in the morning than at night. So I've actually never once lived alone. I lived at my parents' house, and then I crashed on my now wife's couch after a couple tours, after I hadn't even technically moved out of my parents' house. And then we got married, and now we've got kids and such. So I've never actually experienced living alone. So I'll have to say roommates just because I don't know any different. Always skip a meal. I think skipping meals is good. I don't skip enough meals. You don't get a body such as this skipping a whole lot of meals, but it's good for you. Intermittent fasting and all that good jazz. Losing sleep is nothing good ever comes out of losing sleep, I don't think, other than having a late night memory and story that you get to tell later on. Spend your money or save your money. You should save your money for sure. I try to be good about saving. I'm not amazing at it, but I feel like I do a pretty good job. I don't know, man. Whenever I would watch The Matrix, when there's that scene where the guy is eating the steak in The Matrix and he's talking about how ignorance is bliss, I always kind of related to that. I'm like, man, like if you don't know any different, like The Matrix at times seems pretty sick. I mean, yeah, it's not real, but maybe that's the future tech nerd coming out in me with all the VR stuff. Like I'm all about that stuff. So it might be anti-human of me, but I'll say blue pill, stay in the Matrix. Good times.